Question: should you start counting your beans? Answer in a minute. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Hope that this video finds everybody doing well as always. You know, I posed a question before, and I asked a very simple question. Should you start counting your beans? Well, if you don't know what that means, counting your beans is an old-timey expression for taking assessment or an inventory of the stuff that you have, or sometimes people used to use that phrase, I am a bean counter, or sentence, I am a bean counter, meaning like sort of like an accountant type individual, and it was just a cute little expression. But I hope you're not sitting around counting actual beans unless there really were some. Anyway, the bottom line of today's message is this. Should you start counting your beans? Well, it's kind of like a yes and no question, and when I get back, I'll explain. Okay, so let's get back to bean counting. Well, kind of, sort of. Now look, in life, there are more or less fixed expenses. Okay. Now, we know we need to pay our electric bill. It's not fun to live without electricity, right? Okay. So you know you're going to include that in your monthly budget. Okay. And then there are other necessities that are not necessarily like electricity or food. There are expenses that come up, for example, like basic bathroom things like paper. Bathroom paper, for example. Let's face it, I don't think I could live a life without bathroom paper. It's just not negotiable in life. Some people do that. That's their choice. God bless them. God love them. God keep them. But just thinking, sit down and figure out, for example, now you know in all probability if you are a bathroom paper purchaser, which probably most of us are. If you are a bathroom paper purchaser, find out about, this sounds silly, but maybe how many rolls per week your family uses. Multiply that number, okay, by, of course, per week. Let's say you use 3 rolls per week in your family. Multiply that by the month, and that comes to 12. Now, here's where you're becoming a little bit of a bean counter, but in this case, it's a bean counter of paper. Okay, and of course, there goes the bird clock again, because it wouldn't be my day if it didn't happen. But that's besides the point. Okay. Suppose you use your family uses about 12 rolls per month. Okay. Times that amount by the year. Okay. And you're going to come up with 144 rolls. You know exactly that your family is going to require 144 rolls of bathroom paper this year. You may decide at the get-go, if you find a fantastic sale on such an item such as this, okay, and if you can purchase and put away that many rolls for either whatever period of time you like, per month, per every 3 months, per every 4 months, or twice a year, 6 months worth, just imagine. You don't have to think about that item. And I'm taking it on the most simplistic level, a basic thing such as this kind of paper. Okay? You could apply that same rule of thumb to your paper towel use if you use any, or if you use a minor amount, or whatever. Yes, you can. You could take that same figure and work it with, for example, if you buy, let's say, 2 bottles of seltzer every week. You could equivocate that for monthly purchase, or let's say twice a year, 6 months worth of seltzer, and just put it away. There are things that you don't want to have to constantly remember to buy because you already know that you're going to require them. You already know that you're going to need them. So that's like just one thought less of your mind. And if you could find a really great sale on particular item of choice, go for it, and you're even that much more ahead of the game. So at times, does it pay to be a bean counter? I say yes. I say go for it. But I wouldn't sit around counting actual beans unless I was growing a very expensive beanstalk. And in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing. Don't forget to come back this weekend. We're going to do a trivia game about 3 golden girls that lived in Florida on TV. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. Steve and I will be back doing a trivia game at some point over the weekend. And we really hope that you come back for that. But please, count your beans without counting your beans. Have a great day, everybody.